put your water down, got your shoes on at least, and completely, she's like, I'm ready to go, that's my last song. 8 years.
8 years.
And I heard someone say to me this afternoon, who had been to the show last night, said, you were just looking at Kiana so lovingly when you were singing that song, and they thought it was really sweet. And I thought I should mention that I wasn't. But there's more to that. That when Kiana and I sing together, I watch her mouth, and she watches my mouth, because after 8 years of singing together, I don't know anybody better than her when it comes to singing. And I also don't know anyone more either when it comes to when you've been with someone a long time, and that he's out there who's married or partnered with someone, you've been with them a long time, you kind of know it. And so what happened just a minute ago, and she either didn't realize it or just did it instinctively, and I didn't, was that I couldn't quite hit the high note, so I just didn't do it, and she noticed and hit it for me, and just naturally did it without us talking about it before, because we've known each other that well and that long, and I love you, and I wouldn't be, now get off the stage. No, I'm not getting emotional. Please don't. I'm just being honest. The truth is, you're with someone long enough, and you just kind of know. And she did, and we didn't talk about it, and she just, it was just natural.
It's like a marriage.
It is. It's a very unhealthy marriage. Lots of disappointments in that marriage. But, okay, you can go get changed now.
Bye, guys.
Kiana Farrow, folks. Felix is good like that too. He can tell when and Felix can carry the show as a drummer. He has to kind of help carry the show, and he's good at that. And although he likes to pretend, he likes to rim shot some jokes that are not supposed to be jokes. Occasionally, it's been 5 tours. I think we counted the other day 5 tours with Felix Pollard there, and so. Dale's new to the family. We're very excited. Dale can sleep like this. I found that out the other day on the bus. Talented, not only musically, but sleeps like a horse. Adam over here, also new to the family. And Adam, last night I told you we did that date, they had me do that Bad Romance, the Lady Gaga song. And Adam got a little upset about it. He thought we were making fun of Lady Gaga. He thought that we were coming down on her and pretending she couldn't sing, and he was going to go to bat for Lady Gaga. Adam did not want us making fun, and I said to him, I think she's actually very talented musically. Strangely, but very talented musically. And if you notice, and now of course now that I say this, he'll never do it again, but if you notice when he does his solos, he's like this. I don't know what you're talking about over there to yourself, but if you keep playing like that, you can make all the faces you want to and talk to your imaginary friends and whatever. So. And Ben has been around for quite a while. This is his second tour with us, but he's been kind of in the family as an in-law for a while, and so. Several years ago, about 2 years ago, we were putting together this last album and this most recent album, and I told the record label that there was really I wanted to do this song for 50s and 60s, but I had lots of different things that I would love to choose from, Misties and Where Do I Begin, which didn't make it, and so but the one song that absolutely had to be on it, and I wouldn't budge on, was Unchained Melody, because it was a song that my mom, and I know down here she's been getting real nervous every time my voice goes, and she's like, he's never going to hit that note. He's never going to get it. But a few years ago when we were putting the album together, like I said I have to have Unchained Melody on the album. And we had some people who the producer had chosen to arrange some of the songs and orchestrate them. And then we had about 6 other songs that we needed someone to do some other stuff. And so I said to the label, listen, I'd love to call Ben, because I've worked with him and I know how good he is, to see if he would arrange some of the stuff for the album and orchestrate it. we called him up, and he's busy with a number of different things. If you've seen Wicked in New York on Broadway, you've heard Ben's work because he's down there conducting the show and playing for it. So he's very busy, and he said, well, I can do it, and I really would love to do it, but I really don't, in order to give it my best, I really would probably need to focus on just one song right now. So I said, well, if there's only one song you can do, I want you to do Unchained Melody, because it's the one that's most important to me, and it's the one that my mom has had me sing since I was a child, and so I wanted to have him do that. So we told him Unchained Melody, that's the song we want you to do. And maybe a few days later, he came back and he had an arrangement for us. And I didn't get to hear it until I went to London. And we were in London sitting there, and the orchestra was in the recording studio, and the band was in the recording studio. And they were doing all the songs. They pull up Unchained Melody, and they're saying, okay, we're going to record it now. It's the first time I had heard it. Ben was back in New York, I was in London, and I listened to it, and I literally almost cried, because it was the most beautiful arrangement of that song I'd ever heard in my life. And I called Ben that afternoon, and I said, are you kidding me? You did that? That's incredible. And it's special to me, not only because a good friend of mine arranged it, but because after 15 years singing that song and singing other people's versions, I finally have my own version of it now. Thanks to Ben back there. So hold your breath. We're going to try it now. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. We appreciate it.